I am God. I am supreme. I am offend dead you. I have a lot to say. Yeah, I do. I have a lot to say. So I posted a video on Facebook, and the video is, what's it called again? It's called, I think it's called something like Freedom School. Is God a racist? It's a black woman speaking to a classroom of people who are mostly white people, by the way, talking about white supremacy in Christianity. And she talks about various things. She talks about an author, I think his name was William R. Jones, maybe? I think that's maybe his name. Anyway, it was a guy called William. He wrote a book, God, Is God a Racist? And he was talking about how, the fact is that God is seen as a liberator, but he was contrasting that with the realities of black people in America. And in the description of that video, she says, she describes it as, we will think how to rescue God from the clutches of heterosexism, patriarchy, ableism, and racism, and try to reimagine faith, try to reimagine God to include freedom for all types of people. Okay? So that's basically kind of what I'm talking about here. Okay? So, but the thing is that there are a lot of people, especially black people, who like to talk about white supremacy. And they talk about it a lot. They make videos about it a lot. They like to talk about it. Okay? I am God. I have lived here. I have lived on this planet 37 years. I am supreme. Yeah? I'm God. I'm supreme. Okay? Yeah? I'm God. So, I think you can see my face. I do actually have a lot of blackheads on my face. I've got a lot of blackheads on my nose and my cheeks. But technically, I am a white man. My body, this temple of mine, it is described as a white man. So, I didn't make this video to say I hate everybody who isn't white. I didn't make this video to say that. I am here to tell people who I am. The problem is that the world hates me. The world always hates me. Because that is the world. The world is evil. Okay? So, I was watching her video. I watched the entire video. I remember, chunks of it. Yeah? So, obviously, she's a woman talking about God. She's a woman talking about Christianity. Okay? So the first red flag with her, right? The first red flag is, well, I did say, I will not suffer a woman to teach, okay, about me, God, the church, okay? I will not suffer a woman to teach in church, okay? She should not be teaching men and women. She should not be teaching men. She shouldn't be doing that, for a start, okay? Now, I told people to call me, well, I was Jesus. I used the word Abba, okay? I said Father, okay? So I said, keep the word Father for God, yeah, for me, okay? So if you've noticed in the English language, there are two words in the word Father. One is fat and one is her. Now, if you see someone who fits that description, then perhaps you should understand that perhaps they are a witch. Okay? Yeah. Why is it that some people have that problem? Well, it's because they want to be fatter or fatter. Okay? They are trying to stand there with authority, right? They want to be seen as the authority figure. Okay? It's magic is what it is. Okay? You know what gluttony is? Yeah? Some people call it one of the 7 deadly sins. Yeah. So, so let's talk about something. She was also talking about. She was doing slides, a presentation on the screen, and I saw the words appear: decolonizing Jesus. Well, that's the thing. I'm God, okay, and I am not decolonizing. Okay, decolonizing isn't my name. Okay, for a start. Now, if I said to you, someone, if someone says, oh, that person has a big D, or someone has a small d, or whatever, right? You know what I'm saying. What is a D? Yeah, what's a D? And what's a colon? Yeah? So basically, she's a witch, and what she's trying to do is try to reduce God to anal sex, right? D colon. Yeah, D colon, D colon, D colon. You understand? I mean, she brought up a picture of, so, let's talk about something else as well. She shows a picture of, obviously I said to people, do not make for yourselves any graven images, okay? Now, the name on my birth certificate is Grant Salvin, okay? The first half of my first name is Gra, and the second half of my second name is Vin, okay? I don't have a middle name, okay? So, graven is, if I write my name, Grant Salvin, graven is part of my name, okay? If you skipped out the middle part of Grant Salvin, you have graven, yeah? Remember what I said to people? I said, do not make for yourselves graven images. You're not supposed to draw a man and then say, that's Jesus, yeah? I didn't say to anybody do that, okay? But people have done that, okay? So, if there are a lot of black people who have complained about the images of the man that people call, they say, oh, here's an image of Jesus, okay? They say, oh, look, he's got long hair, he's got a beard, he's wearing a white robe. Yeah, that must be Jesus then. So, they put the label Jesus, and they say, yeah, he's the Son of God, or he's God, he's people say all kinds of things, okay? And obviously there are a lot of people who don't like that. They don't like the fact that there were these images. They started to say, well, that's white supremacy. But then, if you look at all these different countries in the world, I mean, if you look in South America, You know, there are South Americans who want to depict Jesus as South American. You know, there are Chinese who want to depict Jesus as Chinese. Yeah, and there are black people who want to depict God as black. Jesus as black. And the thing is that, well, that's the thing. I am back. Yeah? I'm back. I'm here. I've been here for 37 fucking years. Yeah? You notice how the word back is in the word black. Yeah? I'm back, baby. Yeah? You understand? Not to mention, you know, the thing is that the crucifixion of Jesus, well, that's the thing, I was nailed to the cross. Okay? So, I have a dead butt. I have a rainbow butt. You know how it says how the rainbow encircles the throne of God? Yes, I have a gay butt. Okay? And there are all these people trying to say that they are rainbows. Okay? That they are human. Right? They are humans. Yeah? You know, these are people trying to elevate themselves to the throne of God. Me. Okay? They want to sit on my throne. Okay? And Moses, the ghost of Moses is, well, that's the thing, he's D'ing my colon from behind. Okay? Because he's evil. He's evil and he wants to try to steal my authority. The same with the rabbis who sit on the chair of Moses, the ceremonial chair of Moses in their synagogue of Satan. Okay? They're Satan. Yeah? Satanus. Okay? I'm getting tired of having to explain the same things all over again and again and again and again and again. Okay? But anyways, you know, I mean, look at this video. I've recorded most of my videos in portrait mode, okay? That's the thing. I am the scapegoat. The world uses me as the scapegoat. It accuses me. It abuses me. It lies about me, okay? So what is landscape? Yeah? Land is the world. Land is the soil. Land is the earth. What's a scape? What's scapegoat? Yeah? Scapegoat. What's a scapegoat? Yeah? Actually, in the Old Testament, I said to Aaron, I said to him, you know, take two goats, right? And you can have one for a sin offering, and the other one, you put all your sins of the Israelites on the head of the goat. It's the scapegoat, okay? It's called the scapegoat. And what's going to happen is someone's going to take that goat and they're going to go off into the wilderness and they're going to let the scapegoat go. Okay? So, you know, it's very interesting because, you know, if you look at the translation, it actually calls them scapegoat. And strangely, it's a goat that escapes, right? It runs away off into the wilderness. But obviously, you know, scapegoat means something else. You know, let's say if you're the family scapegoat, you know, and everyone in the family blames you for things that you shouldn't be blamed for, right? You are the scapegoat. You're being abused. You're being accused. Okay? Who is the accuser? Well, that's the thing. You know, the devil, Satan, all right, is associated with accuser. Satan is the accuser. Well, that's the thing. I am God and I am Satan because I'm here to accuse those who are evil. You know, to those who I love, those who are my children, I am their father. I am God. Okay? I love them. They love me. But to those who think I'm the devil and Satan, well, guess what? Yes, I am the devil and I am Satan to them. Okay? And I destroy them. I accuse them. I offend them. Okay? That's how it works. I am God. There is no other God besides me. I am almighty. I am supreme. Oh, and guess what? I'm white. Have you got a problem with that? Have I offended you, dead person? Well, tough shit. I might have a drink. What should I drink? I got some Scotch whiskey here. I'm from the Highlands. Yeah, that's right. I'm from the Highlands. Can I have a bit of Highland spirit? Oh yeah. That's where I was born, Scotland. I came from on high, and I came down. I landed in Scotland. And now I live in England. In a place called St. George's. Yeah? Near Weston-super-Mare. Okay. Yeah. So isn't it, yeah, there's so much I could say about this. There's really so much. I'm sorry if I don't look at the camera lens. Yeah, I'm always looking at my face most of the time when I'm talking. Because it's so weird to look at a camera lens. Anyway, whatever. You know, there are plenty of Christians who will say to you, no, God is not racist. You know, he died on the cross so anybody can live. For anybody can have eternal life as long as you love God through Jesus Christ. Yeah, you follow, you know, you have to be of the spirit of Jesus Christ. You have to love, you have to forgive. You know, do not judge, do not go around accusing people. If you are accusing people and judging people, then you are evil. Okay? I said love your enemies. Yeah? I said love your enemies. I said a lot of things. Obviously, you know, if you try to take one little bit out of context and say, yeah, that, you know, I said lots of things. You know, they were all supposed to be taken into consideration together. Okay? You know, like, you don't get an instruction manual to build something and then just pick one of the instructions and then wonder why you weren't able to build the fucking thing, right? You follow all the instructions. All right? So, yeah. You know, I said love your enemies, forgive, show love, yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, that woman, you know, she wants to stand there and talk about God and the church, and and she sounds like she's claiming to be a Christian, but she wants to, she says she wants to, she wrote in the description of her video, she said, we need to think how to rescue God from the clutches of heterosexism. So that's man and woman having sex, as opposed to, say, homosexual relationships, gay, lesbian, transgender, that kind of thing, right? And patriarchy, ableism. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be about, really. Anyways, ableism and racism. Well, okay, so let's address those in order, shall we? So what was the first one again? Heterosexism. Well, this is the thing, and I mentioned this in my previous video. I said, if you put your sexuality before God, then you are not putting God first. So therefore you have failed. Okay? This is the thing. I have a gay butt. Okay? I have a rainbow butt. Because you know what it means to be nailed, yeah? So, getting nailed means to have sex, right? And I was nailed to the cross. Well, the two, a number 2 is a poo, right? And the 2, and in magic, 2 is the butt, okay? If you say you're going for a number 1, it's coming out the front. And if you're going for a number 2, it's coming out the back, okay? And, I was crucified in the past. What's behind, yeah? So I have a gay butt, okay? Because I have a broken butt. Okay, so basically I have a dead butt. And so if you're doing anal sex and gay sex, well, essentially what you're trying to do is you're a demon and you're trying to steal my throne and power. Okay, it shows. Your actions have shown what you're trying to do. Okay, because you didn't put me first. I specifically said put me first. And if you put me first, you wouldn't have done that. Okay, so you have failed. Okay. I mean, the thing is that, you know, if someone's actually gay, let's say if there's a man who's gay, but he's technically attracted to men, right? He doesn't have, he's that way inclined, but he actually put God first. He said, you know what, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to love God. I'm going to love God, and I'm going to love God. And if God said I shouldn't have done that, well, I'm going to trust God and say I'm not going to do it. Okay, I'm going to commit. I'm going to follow in the path of Jesus. I love God. Yeah, that is fine. I'm happy with him. Okay, and he'll be rewarded for that. Absolutely. Okay. See, the world does witchcraft against me. This is the problem. It doesn't stop. It always wants to do witchcraft against me to steal my power. And I specifically told people not to do that. So I'm pissed off. Yeah? So she wants to talk about decolonizing Jesus. Yeah? D, dick, colon. Yeah, so she wants to say that I am anal sex. She's saying that I'm Sodom. Yeah, she's saying that I am sodomy. That's what she's saying. She's saying sodomy is Jesus. That's what she's saying. I'm God. I know what Babel is. Yeah, I confuse the languages. Yes, I am the Word become flesh. I am supreme. I'm God. And I'm Satan as well. And I will destroy those who accuse me. And do witchcraft against me, and idolatry, and fornication, and lying. If you deny the truth, you deny me, God. Plain and simple. Yeah, and we're not talking about airplanes, you stupid cunt. Remember 9/11? Oh yeah. Who do you think did that? Yeah, me. Yeah, it's because of me. It's because of magic battles that the world wants to do with me. It wants to fight me. And so, terrible things happen. Yeah. Stop doing your magic arts. Yeah, stop it. Or pay the price. Yeah, well, it's pretty late in the day for it, isn't it, really? Yeah. Anyways, what more can I say? Yeah? What more can I say? There's a lot I could say, but perhaps that's enough. Perhaps that's enough. And that's the other thing, because there are lots of transvestites and transgender. Well, that's the thing. I am male, okay? My dead mom was called Fee, okay? So you know the word female. You know what that is? Yeah, that's me. I'm female. That's right. But I'm a man. I'm God in a man's body. And I'm female. You see? You see how that works? I mean, she's dead. She's a very evil witch. She died of cancer. She died of anal cancer, actually. She got anal cancer. Then she got a stoma bag. And then, she got swollen legs because her lymphatic system was failing. And then the cancer spread to her lungs and she drowned. Yeah. She died. Yeah. Feces. A piece of shit. That's right. A piece of garbage. I told her I was Jesus. I told her I was God. She didn't believe me. What a surprise. Very evil woman. Anyways. She was a fat woman as well. Yeah, a fat her. She divorced my dad, and then she was a fat her. Yeah. And my dad, well, he had long hair and a long beard. You know, he wanted to go for the Jesus look. You know, practicing witchcraft. You know, he lost all his money betting on horse racing. Yeah, you know, the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Yeah, he did that. He forsook me. He fucked off. He ran away. Yeah. Everyone's been doing witchcraft against me ever since I was born. Yeah, it's everywhere. You know, I'm talking like 99% of the world's population is doing it to me all the time. They never stop. They don't want to stop, but I'm going to destroy those who don't stop. Okay? I'm supreme. I'm God. Okay? So, you know, let me say some things, because obviously, you know, what did I think of the Ku Klux Klan? Well, to be honest, I don't have a very high opinion of them. Okay? I mean, I'm all about truth. Okay? And if someone is about the truth, if people tell the truth, I'm happy with them. Okay? If people tell lies, if people are nasty and horrible, you know, I told people to love their enemies. I told people to love one another, show forgiveness. Okay? That's what I told people. So if people didn't do that, well, guess what? They're in a lot of trouble. Okay? Whether they're white, black, or brown, or yellow. Okay? Or green or blue. So, you know, hopefully that settles it. Yeah? But I'm going to say, you know, if you hate white people, well, you hate me. You hate God. If you hate androgynous people, you hate me. If you hate gay people, well, technically you hate me as well, because I have a gay butt. So, yeah. So, you know, I did actually say, love your enemy. Yeah? Do not judge. Do not accuse people. Okay? Do what is righteous. Okay? So, you know, everybody was tested. Okay? Look, Adam and Eve were white people. Okay? There were already people on this planet. Any scientist will tell you that black people have been around for a very, 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 very long time. Okay? White people, not so long. You know, they've probably been here about 7 or 10,000 years. You know, they say it's probably between 6 and 10,000 years. Okay? And they appeared in the region which is known as Mesopotamia, basically, you know, near the Black Sea, somewhere like that. You know, they traced the origins of blue eyes, you know, like I have blue eyes, yeah? Can you see my eye? I got blue eyes. Okay? Now, the interesting thing is, you know, in magic, the butthole is considered an eye, right? And it blows gas, doesn't it? It blew, right? It's what's in the past, right? Because it's what's behind. So in the past tense of blow is blue, right? And I have 2 blue eyes. Okay? Wizards and magicians trying to attack me. Okay? And okay, so white people, the Hebrews, the Israelites, they were white people. Okay? If you've got a problem with that, well, you've got a problem with me, God. Okay? You know, they were set apart. You know, I said it so, you know, I made it so that those who curse them will be cursed, and those who bless them will be blessed. So isn't it really interesting? Because, you know, if you look at the people who hate white people, they are cursed, and the people who bless white people, they're blessed. Yeah? Have you noticed that in the world? Have you noticed how that works? I mean, not all white people are good. I mean, obviously, a lot of them are evil. But a lot of them are, you know, the descendants of Adam and Eve, and, you know, they're a mixture of the descendants of Cain and Seth, the Israelites, the Hebrews, etc., right? Yeah. So they're a mixture of those people, okay? for the most part. Okay. I made it so anyone could be saved. If they loved me, they had a loving relationship with God, then they would be saved. I would save them. Okay. If I chose to save them, I would save them. Okay. That's how it is. So, the skin color has magic effects, okay? Because, that's magic. The world is magic. Physical matter has, that's the thing. Everything that is physical has words associated with it. I'm God. I'm the Word become flesh. I am the source of all power. So everything is described with words, okay? Words have power. Okay? So then, every physical object has a name, humans have given name, have described things with different names, different words. So what else can I say about this? There's so much I can say. Now, I'm thinking about ultraviolet light, because, I once said, what place does light have with darkness? And, there's also this, the light shines in the darkness, Okay, well, this is the thing, right? Because the sun, right? And that's the thing, I was the sun. This is the thing, because everyone wants to steal my power, right? Because that every man that was ever born, he is a son, right? And I am the one who said, I am the light of the world, right? So why is it that every man that is a son now, he has the same name as that big ball of light that's in the sky? Yeah, called the sun. Yeah? Why is it that man keeps trying to steal my power? He keeps trying to steal my light. Yeah, and he worships, he's an idolater. He wants to worship people he calls stars and superstars. Yeah? Well, they're not. Okay? They are frauds, is what they are. They're my enemies, and I will strike them down. Okay? I am God. I am the light of the world. I am supreme. Okay? This world is full of people who are stupid and evil. And I put them all here to teach them a lesson of who is God. Yeah, that's me. And for them to humble themselves. But they don't know how to do that, obviously. So, yeah, there we go. I mean, obviously some people do humble themselves, but the vast majority of human beings, they don't know how to do that. Okay? They're too busy trying to be God. Okay, they act and think like they're me, even if they don't say it with their words. Even if they don't consciously think it or admit it, they act like it. They do witchcraft against me because they don't actually really love me. Okay? How many people they say, well, Jesus was a brown man. Or, you got people now, they think Jesus was a black man. Well, if you actually look at, the fact was white people dominated those regions thousands of years ago. Yeah, guess what? White people migrated as well. They moved around as well. It's not only black and brown people who are allowed to move around, White people did it too. Yeah, I've got an interesting name. It's Grant. Yeah, you know what a migrant is? Yeah. Yeah, you ever see the news headlines where it talks about the migrant crisis? Yeah, again and again and again and again and again and again and again. Well, that's because I'm God and the world wants to try to steal my light. It wants to pretend it's me. It wants to steal it wants to, there's a story about the red dragon. The red dragon spews water out of his mouth after the woman to carry her away. But the earth opened its mouth and swallowed up the torrents of water, right? So when you see a news headline that says migrant crisis, well, that's the world opening its mouth and swallowing my water. Yeah, my water is my emotion. My water is my it's my need to be listened to. It's me saying, I'm God. I died for you all, yeah, to forgive you, so I could, I showed you forgiveness, and I try to love you, but you don't love me. You're trying to do witchcraft against me, and you're trying to evade me. and I'm very angry. So that's the thing, so ultraviolet light, okay? So it can be harmful and it can be beneficial. Now, the interesting thing is UV light is called black light, okay? So the atmosphere of the planet Earth, it filters out most of the ultraviolet light, okay? And ultraviolet light can cause a light-skinned person like me to sunburn or suntan, right? Depending on how much, and obviously, yeah, I can tan, I can burn if I expose myself to the UV light too much, etc., etc., right? So people have called it black light. So yeah, it's interesting. So because UV light can cause skin cancer, it can kill people. But people need UV light for vitamin D. Okay. So ultraviolet light, it's beneficial and it's harmful. Okay, it's both. Okay, and people call it black light. Okay. I mean, like, but then, what people say, they also say black is the absence of light. But I mean, that's the thing, there are black people and they don't, I mean, that's the thing, even, like, black people aren't totally black. Do you know what I mean? Brown people call themselves black as well. Do you know what I mean? I mean, at the end of the day, flesh is flesh. You either overcome or you don't, right? You're either of my spirit or you're not, okay? So, that's really what it is. You know what I mean? Like, all this arguing about racism, well, I'm God, yeah? I knew long ago what the world was like. And I know what the world does, okay? If you hate white people, you hate God. I'm God, okay? That is a fact. If you don't like it, I don't care. There's a reason why white people were so successful. It's because of who they were. Okay? It's because of who they are. It's because of not only because of their bloodline and descendants, but it's actually because they were the Christians. Yeah, they were the Christians. They're the ones who built the churches. They're the ones who spread the gospel. The good news about Jesus Christ. Me. Or who I was. That's who I was. I'm God. So, that was, for them, that was, I blessed them. Okay? People who practice voodoo and witchcraft, I do not bless them. I curse them. I hate them. I will destroy them. Okay? People who do that, voodoo and witchcraft, they're only interested in stealing my power. They're not looking to love me and have a relationship with me so I can bless them. They want to steal. They are thieves and liars, evildoers. I don't like them. If you are a practicer, if you are practicing voodoo and witchcraft, I hate you. I will destroy you. Okay? I am God. So, what else can I say here? Well, it's interesting, I said, what place does light have with darkness? I asked it as a question to the Israelites, right? Well, the fact is, I'm God. I am light and I am darkness. Okay? I do both. But I don't want people trying to be both. I'm asking people to humble themselves before me, God, or be destroyed. Yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah, I made the rules, and I still make the rules. Okay? I explained it a long time ago, and I'm still explaining it now. Yeah? 4 A's. Yeah? I am, I am, I am, I am. Yeah? 4 Gospels. Yeah? My words. Yeah? In red. Yeah? Oh, the red dragon. Oh, yeah. So what else can I say about that's the thing, because people are very bitter about things that have happened in the past, whether it was slavery or racism or, people being nasty or whatever. Look, I'm God. I was Jesus. I said, forgive your enemies. Yeah? When I was crucified, I said, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Okay? So, if you didn't forgive people, you are not of my spirit. You were not of the spirit of Jesus Christ. Okay? That's it. It's not that difficult, is it? To really understand what I'm saying? Is it? It shouldn't be. But for a lot of people, it is. But that's the problem. They're evil. They're demons. They don't want to know the truth. They hate the truth. They hate me. Some people might think that God is being very harsh. I'm God. I created you. You have attempted to steal my throne and power. So, I have tested you to see if you would change. Okay? I showed you love. I showed you forgiveness. If you did not love me, if you haven't loved me, then if you do not love Jesus Christ, you do not love me. That's how it is, and I don't love you. Okay?